And we're back with some very special people that are doing an amazing thing here in Bakersfield. You might want to copy it in your town, and that is just go to the worst place in the town and play Santa Claus and see what happens. And here we go.
Yes, welcome Bob Prater and Yvonne Pickerel.
Right.
So Bob wants to see this outfit. I'm going to stand up really quickly here.
Well, you look like you should be on a runway every time I see you. I mean, what?
Thank you, Bob. I didn't wear my little Christmas hat for you, but anyway, welcome to Open Up, and this is your first time, Yvonne.
Yes.
Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots.
Well, you all recognize Bob Prater because
Oh,
Bob
yes.
sits in for me when I'm gone, and sometimes he sits in for Tina when she's gone.
Yes, thank you, Bob.
And but you know, Bob's been a longtime buddy of mine. I mean, a long time, and I don't know how, maybe 5 years ago, he just told me this wacky idea. He said, you know, I think I'm just going to dress up like Santa Claus, and I'm going to just go down on Union Avenue and hand out some gifts. Bob, tell us what happened the first time you did that.
Oh my gosh! This is
love
Chris.
it.
Could you put a picture up? Either one.
Oh, here we
okay.
are.
So this is one of my favorites. This is from last year. I walked up to this woman, and you can see her little daughter with her. And I asked her, I said, are these all the children you have? Because with each one, when I give out gifts and give out hugs, I ask if I can pray a blessing over them for the new year. And she said, well, no, I do have another son. He's severely autistic, and he's nonverbal, and I can't bring him out to see you. It would not go well. And I just looked at her, and I smiled, and I said, is there any way? And she said, well, okay, here we go. And she opened the door, and he began to yell, Santa! And he ran. You can see him. He leapt into the
is
air.
that him?
Yes, he was in the air, and I caught him in the air and just hugged him, and he just dug in. And so that's the joy of what I get to do. You know, we don't, when we go out, there were 50 of us last year, and we travel Union Avenue. So these are the, you know, many of them are, this one, there they are. The kids,
Another big
the kids
hug.
can see me coming. This is from a few years ago. And, the joy that fills their faces, you know, we don't make any pretense about changing their lives, although I hope that happens. But I'm going to tell you something. We get to change their days, and we change their season. And
Bob.
it is so powerful what we get to do. And I'll tell you right now, if anybody wants to join with us this year, we're going out December 20th. And we're going to go out at about 10 a.m. And they can get a hold of me either at Bob Prater on Facebook, or they can call me at on my cell phone number is 661-496-6922.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
We'll have your information on the screen afterwards too, Bob.
Okay, cool.
Bob, your guests, your volunteers that are with you, are they dressed as well?
Some of them are dressed as elves, and but most of them are just, you know, they're just plain folks that are just out. We have pickups full of toys, and last year we gave away over 100 blankets that were donated throughout the year. And
Where do you gather? Where do you meet on December the 20th at 10 a.m.?
we meet at my home.
Oh, at your home?
At my home. That's where everybody comes and everybody parks, and then we just take off from my house. If you get a hold of me, I can give you all of the information. I can tell you this, it is life-changing. But I also want to tell you this, it's because of people like Yvonne Pickerel. Like Toys for Tots has been with me from the beginning. And they have gladly helped us as we've gone. And yesterday, as my son-in-law went to where all the toys are, secret location right here in Bakersfield. Secret, so secret.
Where everyone will gather, huh?
And she loaded us up with we got the good stuff. I mean, sometimes when we first started, you know, the Marines were handling it, and we would just they were just barely toys, you know, a little more than trinkets. But not this year. Oh boy, not this year.
Really?
We got telescopes. We got Legos. We got Build-A-Bears. I mean, it's all good stuff.
Oh, I want to be a child.
Yvonne, what drew you to you could help a lot of causes. What drew you to this one?
I'm a former Marine.
Oh, you are!
Move in closer to the microphone.
Yeah, she's a former Marine.
Closer yet.
I'm a former Navy girl. Of course, we're together. Okay, tell us.
No, I love for kids, love for my core, and
yes.
it's a perfect fit.
Oh, Oh, so the Marine Corps doesn't have, they don't coordinate it anymore.
There is no longer a base in Bakersfield. The base
Oh.
was closed last year.
Oh, okay. And you're here, and so you're the executive director of Toys for Tots?
My official title is coordinator.
Coordinator, okay.
Yeah, and I'm actually the coordinator for the Kern River Valley, the Lake Isabella area.
Okay.
And found out in August, as I was trying to get a hold of the Bakersfield coordinator, that there wasn't a unit for Bakersfield this year, and I just couldn't see it.
Right.
So we took it on as a last minute with no funding and
So good.
not much support.
Hoorah
and
for the
we're
Marines.
pulling it.
The Marines
Go
come through
Navy!
again.
Yeah, the Marines have landed, boy, on Union Avenue.
Yes. So how do you get your toys? You have businesses that.
We collect donations. We collect financial and toy donations. Financial donations are spent on toys.
Okay.
And we do get supplemental toy from the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation.
Okay.
But we depend almost entirely on the community. The community is tremendous.
Toys for Tots has been around for how long? When
1947.
1947.
Yeah, we're running out of time, and
Yes,
I
talk
know
to
I'm
us.
the guest,
No,
but I
please.
just want to ask you,
Yes.
how can the community help?
Yes.
Oh, how can the community help? We need toys. We need funds for gas cards. Gas is huge.
And
I've
where do we
tried-
make those contributions?
You can go to toysfortots.org. Click on California.
it's on the
click
There it
on
is.
Kern County.
There it is, folks.
And there's the direct link to the site. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's just make sure you get that phone number. It's 345-8359. That's the quickest way.
That's the quickest way.
345-8359. Bob, you've even had not just the ladies of the street come up to you, but pimps, actually. Tell us
Oh,
about that.
My goodness. The first year we went out, I encountered, they were obviously gang members, and I mean, obviously, and one of them I am certain was a pimp. And when I walked up, I just looked at them and I told them the same thing I told everyone else. Well, you look like you need a hug from Santa. and they just looked at me, and then one of them, who was the leader, he just broke and he said, "I do."
Oh.
And I threw my arms around him. And I began to pray, Lord, let this be the beginning of a new day for this man.
Yes.
I had Arabs who didn't speak English. Santa is so neutral. I've had Arabs who didn't speak English come up and go, Santa? And I'd wrap my arms around them, say, Lord, let this be the beginning of a new year. It is the best part of who God made me to be.
Oh.
It's the best
Absolutely.
part of who he made me to be.
Oh, look
And
at
I'm
him.
so privileged to get to do it. I get really emotional at this time of the year.
We see it,
So,
Bob.
yay.
And I feel it too. 2 minutes. So, what else would you like to tell us about Toys for Tots?
Well, the mission for Toys for Tots is to bring hope to children.
Okay.
Children are, well, they're going to be our leaders tomorrow.
Right,
And if they don't have hope today,
right.
there's no hope for tomorrow.
Bob, I know, knowing you, you've got to be thinking of a way that, we all say if it could only be Christmas all year round.
Oh, yeah.
You must be thinking of a way that you
course.
could, that you personally
I have.
can extend this. And what
I've
do you
thought about it. Well,
what are you
okay,
thinking?
so during this time of the year, like tomorrow, I'm going to a rest home that has over 500 residents, and I will be Santa at their party for these folks that hardly have any visitors. And so, when I'm done with that, I'm on my way to a skating rink where there will be over 100 children. All of them have the same thing in common. Their fathers are in prison. And so it is the greatest privilege of my life to take this joy to children and to others. So you're right, though. I'm trying to think, how can I do this all year? Come on, baby.
Come on. Let's put up some information here that we can all be part of this. Go ahead, Chris. I think. Oh, no more information. Give
We got it.
out your phone number again.
Okay, if anyone wants to
Slowly.
be involved with us, it's 661-496-6922. Once again, 661-496-6922. We'll take all the help we can get.
Thank you,
You bet.
Bob. Thank
December the
you.
20th.
That's
10
it.
a.m. All right.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, have a safe
Bye-bye.
and happy day.